India is doing the right things with taxation and focusing on the right areas for human development, it is going to have no problem over a period of time taking care of its own needs. This is a quote by Bill Gates. In this video, we are to see about the recent proposal of waiving of tax on coal. To help in the financing of pollution curbing equipment, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's office has proposed waiving a tax on coal at the rate of 400 rupees per ton. When this tax waiver is implemented, the move would also reduce the price gap between coal-fired power and solar and wind energy. Experts say that the reduction would improve the financial condition of utilities and distribution companies and help the power producers to install pollution curbing equipment. When we talk about pollution curbing equipment, it is a must to point out that the adoption of green energy is one of Modi's big plans for India's power industry. Installation of pollution cutting equipment would cost companies anywhere from 30 paise to 35 paise per unit, and hence the removal of carbon tax would help companies to meet the emissions targets while ensuring electricity costs do not rise. One of the main changes in the energy market over the past decade is what type of fuel is used to produce power and how much of it is used. Due to pressure on energy providers to become more environment friendly, fuel used by major power producers also has changed drastically. Almost every way we make electricity today, except for the emerging renewables and nuclear, emits carbon dioxide. Despite struggling with air pollution levels, reports say that India has already pushed back a deadline to cut emission levels to the year 2022. This proposal of waiving tax on coal is a big win for India's coal industry, as it has been seeking government's help, citing high debt levels and payment dues from power distribution companies. The average rate at which coal-fired power is sold to distribution companies stands at about 3 rupees 50 paise per unit. In the case of renewable energy, the average cost per unit is 2 rupees 50 paise to 3 rupees. Carbon tax on coal is 25 paise per unit. Given this fact, if the tax waiver on coal is implemented, the move would reduce the price gap between coal-fired power and renewables and potentially increase the adoption of green energy. This proposal is also expected to bring down production costs of aluminium and steel producers who use coal as a fuel mix. The production cost of aluminium is expected to be reduced by 4,000 to 5,000 rupees, and the production cost of steel would be reduced by 400 to 500 rupees. Steel industry benefit a little less than aluminium producers because steel production is mostly dependent on imported coking coal than thermal coal. To summarize, if the tax on coal is waived off at the rate of 400 rupees per ton, it would help the power producers to install pollution curbing equipment, and as a bonus, aluminium and steel prices would also go down as these plants use coal in the fuel mix, which in turn might also result in fall in price of few other related products. This is all from me for now. Do comment your feedback and also let us know what content you would like to know about, and we'll try to do a video on that. Until then, stay connected with Fine Facts. This is Nisha PS.